Alrighty, Lumberjacks, welcome back to another Logging from Scratch episode. Last time we were playing, we had just introduced the new grinder, which was a blast. So now, I actually got to move this thing because I realized I parked it in kind of a bad spot here. So let's back this up. We're going to go grab those final loads from the top. There's actually, I think, three or four turns we got to do, but we're going to go get it all with our little toy here. They're all our little toys. Good times all around. So this guy's actually very proficient in pulling logs. I've been watching some other people's videos playing with it, and I'm blown away at what people can achieve. I'm just glad to see it's working out good. I haven't seen any major issues or glitches or anything like that, and people are enjoying it. So that's the name of the game right there. Look how steep that is. That's crazy. If you've ever seen these guys in real life, they go up some crazy steep terrain. The people that drive them must have balls of solid steel because, I don't know. I've seen some of them on, like, industrial sites for mines and stuff, going up these ravines that are unheard of by man. Completely bizarre. Okay, so let's, oh, we better turn our winch on there, too. There we go. Beauty. Oh, we probably are still on our other one. Yes, we are. There we go. Okay, so let's see what we got in here. We got 1, 2, 3. Okay, let's use you as the main attraction. We got one here. There's like a kind of weird one hidden in the back here. We got one here, and this big guy, and this big guy. Now, what I really wanted to do was cinch these over to this other pile. We're going to let the line go limp there for a minute. And I just want to see if I can get them over here. Because I would love to grab these two to make it not so much of a wasted turn. So let's turn our winch on. Here they come. I love this machine. So much fun. Changing the lives of loggers, this guy. Oh, we have 3 trees here, I think. We just got to get it slightly close enough. That's good right there. Right there's perfect. Okay, so then I want to grab you, and your little friend down here. Okay, so this might be a little bit of an ugly pull, so we're just going to give her here. Oh, there we go. Oh, man, that's going to pull me down there, isn't it? Oh, no, we're good. Woo-hoo. This drop's going to be wild, though. I bet you these are just going to just launch the machine sideways here. It's a lot of weight. We haven't done one that heavy yet. Oh, not bad. Oh, a little bit of a launch there, but not too bad. Okay, so what I want to do is I'm going to drop these. How did we do it last time? I think we kind of went this way, maybe a little bit. And then kind of whip back on itself. Yeah, let's just do that. That'll make it easy. And hopefully, I wonder if we can just leave them leaning like that. Well, we're gonna, so we'll see what happens. They are on kind of an archy end there, but I'm just afraid they'll slide back down that hill because we didn't really leave a whole lot of wiggle room. Okay, so that's one skid. Now we got 2 more. We got one close one and then one really far back there that we got to go up some crazy hilling to do. And maybe we're not done over here. Maybe we'll do some hand falling and zip it up here. Or once I get that yarder put together, maybe we'll come up here and do some yarding. Now, I'm probably going to run into the same issue that I used to have on my machines in 2017, which was trying to use the yarder at the same time as any other winch devices where they'd hook onto each other's logs. So that might become a bit of an issue. Oh, there's actually quite a few there. I was going to go down below and grab that other one and try to bring it up to this, but that's actually a lot of trees, so we're just going to take this as it is. Ooh, man, there's a lot in here. Holy cow. Okay. It's a lot more than I was expecting. Alright. Geez, I thought we cut way less than this. Big surprise. Is there any more hidden in there? Anything else I need to know about? Oh, yeah, that's a big, heavy load. They're all big trees, too. They're not like the little guys. They're all like the heaviest ones, of course. Oh, man. Oh, man. Hey, they're riding down that edge pretty good, though. So far, they're sticking to the dirt road. Oh, maybe I spoke too soon. There we go. Has the game tried to crash yet? Nope, not yet. We're doing good. Just trying to get these nice and cinched up here. Oh, this might be my demise here. I think if I bring them in too close on this hill, it kind of gives me a bit of a whip, but I think we might be able to make it. Oh, a little bit of a whip. There we go. So what we want to do is kind of do exactly what we just did, where you lead them into the valley and then turn it around. There we go. Let's try that. I don't know if there's enough give on that to turn them. That's good enough. And we only got one more skid of a big pile of stuff, so we'll go back and grab that one. And then I don't know. Should we process, or maybe we should start back bunching a little bit, get some clearance in this block. I think we did a pretty good number to this hill, though. We should do back bunching in this whole area and just kind of clear it out a bit, give us some space to breathe. I'm just kind of looking from a distance here. We got that whole valley we can attack now, so that's going to be pretty fun. Right to the water, man. Actually, I think the mill's down there if we keep going that way. It's actually kind of neat looking at it from a bird's eye view. Just doing our little thing on our little trail here. Look at all that wood down there. Oh my god. The wood just goes for miles and miles and miles. Alright. Let's drop her down into the valley here. And this is our last one from down here that we have to bring out. Oh, I forgot about the stuff in that hole too, though. Oh. That one actually I'll bring out when we build our skidder trail this way. The only reason I really want to grab these is because they're totally facing the direction to be pulled up the hill. That was the plan originally. These ones I can totally just drag out on their own, and we can do a straight shot up our future trail. I actually got a few pieces here, so this will be good. That one, and that one, and that one. And we're actually going to bring that a little closer. That's good distance. Okay, up our trail. Here we go. Lord, have faith. Oh, just watching that back end get drugged back. Doesn't like that so much. Quite a tank, though, hey? Like, I haven't really seen anything this thing can't handle yet. And I don't know if you guys watched the time-lapse stuff, but my god, I did some crazy pulls on those. Whole crazy pulls. And once you get further down the line in the time-lapses, I did some even crazier ones where I did, like, full groups of, like, I don't even know how many logs. Probably almost, like, 18 or 20 logs. Full-sized, big monsters. Oh, oh, oh. It's almost staying on track there. Those stumps we left high are actually almost guiding it, which is actually pretty funny. They are my guiding stumps. Shit. Roll over. Play dead. So I shouldn't say sit with an accent there. It almost sounded like a bad word. Oh, well, I'm sure I can let the odd one slip, right? YouTube, right, guys? Right? Next day, your account has been permabanned because you said the S word. They're actually getting pretty demented about the profanity now. Although, you know what? I see YouTubers who are like the angry YouTuber, and he basically just screams the F word the entire time. And for some reason, their accounts are still active. So I'm not saying I'm going to start, screaming swear words or anything, but it'd be nice to know I could have the option without getting in trouble, wouldn't it? Yeah, it would. So, well, actually, you know what? We should process. I was going to bunch, but because the next video, I kind of want to start doing a little bit of pulling the logs out of here. And we got our big nasty grinder on the front here, so that'll be fun to play with. I am not going to turn that on though until I know I'm done cutting, because I have this terrible feeling that I'm going to process into myself. Now, I've never really processed any of the... Oh, I guess we better start at the other end. I haven't really processed any of the loads yet. with this thing on the front. So I don't know if it'll become a hindrance while we're operating. I honestly don't know. But I think we're going to find out. Oh, it's the big pieces, eh? Let's start another pile back here. We'll put some big ones over here. And then put a nasty little one up in here. Oh, of course I'm doing longs now, so actually I probably won't even need this processor really, other than to clean up the little chopped off bits. There we go. I wonder if it'll actually keep the machine more secure having that on the ground as like a placeholder. I don't know. I'm trying to think of things that could possibly benefit, like as a lead or as a guide or something maybe. You know? Shower thoughts. Just some interesting stuff. Either way, we're going to have some crazy loads to bring out of here. There's a lot of wood we've kind of collected along the way. Oh, something's rolling away on us here. What's that? There it is. It's like a broken top or something. See if we can get that out of there. There we go. Oops, I don't like that end at all. Don't like your end whatsoever, buddy. There we go. Slightly better. Still a nasty pile, though. I don't think there's a win there. Quick tap. And a snip. Man, there's going to be some interesting cradled loads here. I'm creating myself a loader challenge. Hey, what's going on here? Oh, I see him grabbing the bottom one. Just need to flick that one right out of there. These two just want to be together, hey? Friends or something, or what? Friends with benefits. Benefit is you get processed at the same time. That's your benefit. It's kind of an ugly log too, but whatever. You're not always going to get a 10, guys. Sometimes you just got to settle for a 6, you know? Just how it goes. Depends how the night's going. And can we reach that one? Oh, almost. There we go. Whoop. I was putting the bigger stuff over here. I would really like to keep it separated because these pieces are actually really nice, and they'll be good for building a base to the cradle or to the load when we're on it. Okay, that's good. I can move into the uglier stuff. We should go for this one first. Oops. No, it doesn't want me to get that one. All right. Oop. Oh. That's the problem with having these stupid bits sticking out is you can't really see what you're doing. Tends to be a tad bit frustrating doing that. Let's just keep doing this here. Now we're going to have a whole load of actually good big chunks. That'll be crazy. Usually we end up with like, you know, a couple nice pieces and the rest is just like garbage to mix in. But I'll tell you, I do like these straight trees as opposed to the crooked screwed up ones that we have on Grizzly and soon Port Murray. So every other map after these two, I'm going to probably hide away from using those crappy ones because I hate these crooked ones that I was trying to deal with. They just don't load well. I mean, the game's physics on these trees is already pretty horrendous, so to add a crook in there is just like torture. It's like, hey, you weren't a super great operator before. Let's see how bad you are now. Yeah. Let's throw collision walls that you can't even see in there so that you can become worse at what you're doing. Oh, sounds good. Thank you, sir. Don't mind if I do. All right. Oh, let's grab this one here. And bug season here. And we got a lot of wood here. I'm definitely going to have to load next episode because my frame rate's starting to get abused now. I can see that. I can see it's hurting. What I could do is just do a little bit of loading and then worry about the rest later. But considering this is our last bit of piles, I kind of want to just burn through this. There's not that many sticks here. Lord knows we've done more, that's for sure, right? Oh, yeah. My wife and I just started rewatching House of Cards again. Well, we've kind of slowly been rewatching it. I can't believe Kevin Spacey is such a revered pervert now. Such a shame, man. He was one of my favorite actors. Well, he still is. You know what? Regardless of how much of a creep he is, his acting was still incredible. I'm pretty sure everybody in Hollywood is just a creep show because the stuff and all the stories I've heard about what people had to do to become, you know, an actor there, the creepy stuff that goes on in Hollywood, the child star actors that had to do terrible things to become what they are. It's a pretty messed up world, man. I wouldn't want to be any part of it, that's for sure. Those guys are nuts. Get a movie contract. But yeah, it's a shame. Oops. Hey, let's try that again. How about it? Well, that's good. See, at least we got lots of bits and pieces laying around, so we kind of justify having our grinder on here. Because I was kind of like, oh man, when we do logs, we sure don't leave much of a mess. We use up a pretty good portion of the log. What are we down to here? We only got this little pile, I think. I'm getting so fast at processing now, I don't even realize it. Maybe because I BS so much while I'm processing on these videos that I don't pay attention to what I'm actually processing. I think that's the true trick. The true trick to a job is to talk your way through it so you don't know you're doing it. That's how you know you're having a good time. There we go. Oh, we're kind of bleeding into that pile, but that's all right. Oh, missed that cut. No, stay. Stay, we have cookies, don't run. I kind of want to roll this down a little bit here. Oh my goodness, this thing sure likes to jump around. There we go. Holy cow, that could have been ugly. That worked out good. We got 3 more pieces? Ish? 3-ish more pieces? Now having that thing in front is a little bit tricky. I think I could probably I think you just clip through it if you bump it. But in my mind, I automatically think, oh god, I'm going to hit that, and I keep pulling away from it. But at least you know you can't do any damage to your machine in this game anyway. And then after I've processed all these little bits of crap here, I'm going to drive over this pile and show you guys the plan, and hopefully it works as I planned. Whoops. Oh well. More stuff to grind. And we got a crazy deck. Look at this deck. This is nuts. Oh man. It might actually be a good picture. Hold on. Maybe. Maybe that one. Maybe not that one. I sometimes take a few because I like to see. How about that one? That's better. Kind of, sort of. Whatever. I'll figure it out. You know, just gotta get on those pictures. Entertainment. And there we go. Okay, so that's good. So now we hit the G button and the B button to turn on our little chipper. And then we just walk around and destroy our mess. That's so cool. And I'm gonna reverse it and do the other thing going the other way. I forgot I can lift that up with the button on my stick here. Yeah, if you ever feel like you're plowing into the wall and you don't have control of your machine anymore, just lift your head up and lower it. Because sometimes if you hit parts of the terrain, There is a physics collision on this thing that causes it to lift up a bit. So like see how I'm kind of going forward, turning as we go into the hill. It kind of, actually it's not too bad, but see now I'm trying to turn and it's kind of like hanging. So just lift your head up and then it seems to be okay. We're gonna turn that thing off before we check ourselves, before we wreck ourselves, you know? So let's back this guy over here and we're just gonna be right out of the way. Ah, see how nice and clean that is? Gotta love that. So now she's parked and ready to go for our next opportune moment. Forgot this little piece of shrapnel here, but you know what? One for the cliff, right? Oops. How's that work? Whoop. There you go. So yeah, when we come back in the next one, we're definitely gonna have to start loading. We got a lot of wood here. We have at least maybe 3 loads, maybe more, for longs. So we got to get that cleaned up. And then I'm thinking on the next block, now that we have this chipper thing, we're not so worried about the little bits. Maybe we can start going into shorts again. So maybe we'll try that in the next one. Anyway, if you guys liked the video, leave a like, leave a comment. Do not forget to subscribe. And if you're in the bush, don't forget to hug a tree. All right, guys, we'll catch you on the next one. See ya.